Hello everybody, this is Farmers08, and I know I haven't been making videos the past 4 days, I guess, but I've essentially got a pretty good reason for that. I just haven't been able to find the time between watching my nephews, to cleaning, to spending time with my boyfriend. I just haven't had the time that I would want to be able to do my videos. Anyway, this next video is going to actually be a little bit different. It's still going to be a reaction, but I think I decided to do reactions of videos from other channels, like, you know, top 10 videos. And I will obviously give credit to the people who made the videos. This first, I'm going to essentially try it out and see what happens. Anyway, this first video is from the Anime America channel. Normally I just watch their videos and I don't do reactions, and then I decide, wait, I could have done a reaction to that. This new one I haven't watched yet. Anyway, the link to the original video will be down in the description, so you can find their channel and watch their videos as well. And essentially their video is top 10 gateway animes, which I'm guessing is animes you watch if you're wanting to get into anime. I don't know. Anyway, I've got the folder pulled up. Let me find the video. Yeah, top 10 gateway anime. Alright. My blind reaction to Anime America's video of top 10 gateway anime will start in 3, 2, 1. And come on, load please.
This video has been sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club. Want top of the line razors for $1?
Yeah, they've been
Stay tuned
sponsored
to
by
find
the Dollar
out
Shave
how.
Club lately. Which makes sense since, yeah, copyright stuff.
Alright, let's get ready for
Ooh, she looks
2018
better.
with our brand new looks.
That's a new look.
Oh, even I get one. Well, isn't this a nice treat?
It's good to get out of that outfit and into something new.
Yeah, they all look good.
What?
We didn't even know you were sick.
Huh?
Hannah, you have dead mom hair.
What do you
Huh?
mean? This is how I usually have my hair.
She was so young.
Trisha
Oh,
Elric,
yeah.
Carla Yeager, Ryoko Fueguchi, Toko Yadami. They're all mothers with that hairstyle, and they die.
Calm down. I'm not dying. I don't even have children.
The hair is telling us otherwise.
And she just got married too.
Aw, she did.
Oh,
That's
come
cute.
on.
I think I like that hairstyle. It's good on her.
Rules of introducing anime to non-anime
Oh, this
fans.
is what that is,
Rule
okay.
number 1.
Yeah, chill.
Chill. No, seriously, act casual in your request, because acting like a crazy fan over your favorite title will only scare people away.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
will.
they know how bad fandoms can be, so just chill and suggest. Rule number 2, know what your friends like and go from there. Just because your favorite show is from one genre doesn't mean your friend will like it too if they're not particularly a fan of it. Again,
That is
if you could
true.
just refer to the first rule and tell them calmly what makes this one unique, then maybe they'll give it a try. Anime
At the very
fans
least,
tend
they'd
to
probably
have a
watch the first
childish
episode.
reputation to the rest of the world. Even with
That's all
how
I would ask.
dignified and impressive Japanese animation has become over the years, and we are at a stage where anime is somewhat becoming mainstream, there is still a bad rep we anime fans get because of how extreme fandoms can behave. Naturally, this makes it a bit hard for us to recommend an anime to non-anime fans, but as long as they're interested and we can just chill when making
Death
these
Note.
suggestions, then maybe we can show just how wonderful and creative anime can be. With that in mind, what are the anime titles that we
I think
think
it's Hellsing.
would be great to introduce to potential fans? Let's find out with Anime
I like the
America's
distribution
top
forms that they
10
have.
gateway anime we suggest
Looks
for new
cute.
fans. Number 10. As I was planning for this list, I was mostly aiming for short series with great stories that could potentially lead new fans to other stories regardless of how long they are. Surprisingly, my friends, production teammates, and even our audience on Facebook all suggested Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, those
even
are
though
short
I was
anime.
against the idea since they both have really long series and movies over the past decades, but there were a few arguments defending these suggestions that I never considered. One, these two series are practically part of the anime definition. When anyone around the world sees these designs, they know exactly who they are.
Yep.
That's Sailor Moon and that's Goku. Not to mention that their products and brands have surpassed their time and you can find something related to them no matter where you are. There's countless of clothing stores and cafes for Sailor Moon, while there's thousands of merchandise and even ramen shops for Dragon Ball Z.
Ramen shops.
These two series are so iconic that potential fans may want in on the scoop. 2. You can argue that each season has their own different tone and atmosphere. Compared to the other shows where it's just a new adventure for our heroes to face, Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z always have their characters in different situations that feel completely different than the last. You'll have your classic startups with the first season while getting to know the characters, but the next few seasons can be just about
Oh
anything.
God, the first episode
Sailor Moon
of
R
Dragon
was
Ball.
mysterious and interesting when they had to involve time travel, but then we get really dark and apocalyptic in the third season. Oh my god, everybody's gonna die, the world is coming to an end, how is Sailor Moon gonna save everybody? And then the fourth season is a circus, and it's got a unicorn. It's magical. For Dragon Ball Z, everyone's always debating on which saga was the best. Frieza? Cell? Boo? Which one? You could take what your friend is interested in and start them from there. You don't have to necessarily introduce your friend to the very first episode. I mean, come on, I was introduced to Sailor Moon by watching the last part of Sailor Moon R. So these two shows had the potential to intrigue newcomers as you introduce them to the two most iconic anime characters of all time. And with Sailor Moon Crystal and Dragon Ball Super still in development, these are two shows that won't be leaving the spotlight anytime soon.
That is true. Those are very popular anime.
Number 9. Sword Art Online.
Oh, my boyfriend likes
look,
this show.
An opportunity to talk about all the good things about Sword Art Online. Settle in, everyone. I've got a list. There's no denying that when Sword Art Online came out, it was huge. People were immediately drawn into the world and the accessible character of Kirito. While the show can come off as a bit tropey sometimes, that can help make it easier for those who have never experienced anime. It eases them into what they can expect from the genre and gives them a taste of what anime has to offer. Because, let's be real, SAO is garbage and I love it. Seriously though, the accessible characters and, at the time, unique story made for great anime to introduce a new generation of fans and is a great place to start. Number 8. Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to hop in a totally different direction with something that will give people who have only seen Pokemon real whiplash.
Oh,
The
yeah.
appeal of Attack on Titan comes from the fact that it was so unlike anything that was shown on Toonami or really any other mainstream platform.
Yeah,
the
'cause
brutal
it's
story creates
very
an awesome atmosphere
gory.
for the characters and gives an experience unlike anything new fans or even some older fans had ever seen. For a while, it was almost like the Game of Thrones of anime, where you tuned in every week to see what twist was coming next, what epic fight was going to happen, and which of your favorite characters was going to be brutally massacred. It was certainly a winning formula, and is definitely one for those interested in anime to check out.
And I never really was into Attack on Titan.
Follow.
Huh?
Follow.
What?
Come on. You know you want to say it. Come on, say it.
Say what?
Marco.
High five!
Number
To clarify
7.
what that joke was.
Oron High School Host
Oh,
Club.
I love this one.
Kiss fall in love with this show and its super catchy theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Oron High School Host Club is the story of Haruhi Fujioka.
I like this
a
show a
poor
lot.
girl with superior grades that earn her a scholarship to the wealthy and exclusive Oron High School. Haruhi, with her short hair and ill-fitting uniform, is mistaken for a boy when she accidentally wanders into the school's host club. The Oron Host Club is where the school's handsomest boys with too much time on their hands entertain young ladies who also have way too much time on their hands. That's my Vic Mignogna impression. I'll be here all week! Here, Haruhi meets school-age gigolos Tamaki, Kyoya, Mori, Honey, Hikaru, and Kaoru, After breaking an outrageously expensive vase,
Yeah, that
Haruhi
was
finds
outrageously
herself
expensive.
indebted to the host club and forced to work for them as a host herself. The other hosts quickly discover that Haruhi is a girl. But in order to repay her debt, Haruhi has to continue working as a host and ensure that nobody else discovers her identity. This lighthearted series has lots to love about it.
Oh,
it has a
yeah.
really cute look.
I got my
it's
boyfriend to
funny,
watch this
It has
show.
romance. It even has
And he
some
liked it.
commentary on gender and classism without ever seeming heavy-handed. This show is a very pleasant, easy watch for new anime fans. The characters are lovable, and you'll find yourself
Oh,
rooting
yeah.
for them all.
Yeah, good anime.
Number 6. One Punch Man. We all have our hobbies. Some of us
I
sing,
never really
some
watched
of
this
us
show.
draw, some of us write, others are superheroes. One Punch Man follows Saitama, a once normal man in search of a job, as he searches to bring his life purpose. Saitama's first villain encounter was with Crab Lante, a freaky-looking crab dude who was out to
Yeah.
murder a kid who drew nipples on him. Seriously, chill, dude. When Saitama runs into Crab Lante refused to kill him because he already had lifeless eyes. This strikes a chord and motivates Saitama to protect the nipple-drawing kid. And devote
And what
himself
the
to
heck
being
is
a
up with
hero.
that kid's
The
chin?
show even offers a workout routine so we can train like Saitama and become true heroes ourselves. All it takes is 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 10 kilometers every day.
That's
If
a
you
lot.
train like Saitama, you're on the track to being a hero.
Superpowers do not occur on average. Results may vary.
Because of this, Saitama loses all his hair but gains unstoppable power. He's able to then defeat any villain with just
How
one
does that even
punch.
happen with the whole
This
losing
causes
hair?
him a great deal of boredom, even with a devoted apprentice, Genos. Becoming a hero did not bring Saitama more purpose in the end, leaving him to occasionally still wonder what the point is. The greatest asset to One Punch Man is that despite Saitama being so incredibly overpowered, despite his overpoweredness being the biggest part of the show,
Oh, yeah.
he's very much relatable. We all get bored, and we all question what we're doing with ourselves from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
One Punch Man is a great introductory anime because it has all the flashy action and fun of typical shonen anime, but with unexpected levels of relatability, even to Western audiences, and a strong cast of characters.
Number 5. Of course, we have to suggest one Halloween title, since there's always that one friend who loves Halloween the most. I'm one of them. And if you know us from our top 10 best anime to watch on Halloween, you should know we're gonna pick Hellsing. What's not to love about it? The animation is ghoulishly attractive with its dark shading and striking colors. It has
maybe
the right
I'll watch it
tone
with
and
Travis
charm
at
for
some
a
point, I don't
monster
know. I've never
series.
seen
Not to
Hellsing
mention
either.
it's a twist on classic storytelling when the righteous and pure are seen as the villains, while the foul beast feeding off the blood of humans is the likable protagonist. Alucard makes this show, and everyone else is there for the ride. What starts off as a secret
essentially
organization's
the villains are
controversial
kinda like the
method
good
of
guys.
taking down unnatural threats
So I Death
turns
Note tried
into
to
an
show, but
interesting
nope.
story of a vampire always trying to find a way to make a situation more interesting. He is an immortal
Ooh.
creature that
Freaky.
can't be taken down so easily, and he knows just how dark and twisted humanity can be. So he's there to observe and offer his hand, but is also waiting for a worthy opponent who can one day put an end to his existence. Everything about this series, with its animation to
So
the
he's
characters,
looking for someone to
is
kill him in the
just
end.
wonderful. From the original series to Hellsing Ultimate, this amazing show is one we definitely recommend to newcomers.
Like I said, maybe I'll watch that with Travis next year. I don't know.
Number 4. Death Note.
Oh, I've seen this one,
Death
yeah.
Note is an anime that continues to be
I've
relevant
done
and
reactions
influential
to the show.
worldwide 10 years after it was released. Don't let the Netflix movie sway you, though. Death Note centers around Light Yagami, a young man who is a genius and a prodigy at just about everything he does. Light stumbles upon the Death Note, a mysterious notebook that allows him to write the full name of any person and cause their death. Because Light was praised for being so smart his whole life, his ego just runs rapid.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he decides to purge the world of the bad people. Only he is good enough, smart enough to take that responsibility. In case you couldn't tell, he's also a real hit at parties. After meeting Ryuk, a Shinigami who originally owned the Death Note, Ryuk only encourages Light's desire as Light declares himself to be the god of the new world under the name Kira. even though he's actually just a serial killer.
Yep.
Light fully believes his genius just can't be met until a detective named L takes on the case of the unexplained deaths. L is also a genius who becomes suspicious of Light Yagami,
Right from the
and
beginning.
makes it his goal to prove Light is Kira. Light, on the other hand, doesn't know L's full name and can't kill him to stop the case, making his goal to protect himself and discover L's name. The series tells of a cat and mouse game between two geniuses, and what humans might do if given the power to play God. This series is a ride
it's a
to
good
watch,
one.
and you don't have to be a veteran of anime to enjoy it. New fans will be able to appreciate the heart-pumping twist of a truly compelling action and psychological thriller.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Number 3.
Yeah, that's not for everybody.
For the most part, anime was seen as over-the-top and childish, something so niche and strange that the majority wanted nothing to do with it,
Yeah, that's what my
which
mom
ultimately affected a lot of dubbing for the time. But if there was one series that set the standard in both animation, storytelling, and
Cowboy
English
Bebop?
dubbing, it would have to be the one and only
Cowboy
Bebop.
Yep, I'm doing
And I
reactions
know
to
that
one,
anime
so.
fans nowadays only see the story as boring and uninteresting. Why watch something so serious when you could have an awesome space adventure, an outlaw star, or a hilarious show with Space Dandy? The thing is, though, that at the time, there was nothing else like Cowboy Bebop. How an animated
that was
show
from the
could be
90s.
so appealing to adults and even film critics, to the point that they're still trying to make a movie out of this. What's the appeal, you may ask? I believe it's how the characters behave in their world. A world that is supposed to be better by our standards because it's supposed to be the future. What happens to our dreams of flying cars and rockets from the Jetsons? Well, in this version of the future, even when you have all the technological advances that should be taking humans to a bigger and better future, Cowboy Bebop shows us that there's always going to be a darker side to any new generation. There will always be those who feel left behind, used, abused, cheated, and neglected. Each episode is just another day with another unusual circumstance, and we watch our characters react to it all while also trying to move forward from their own terrible circumstances. A woman who woke up in the future from a tragic accident years ago, only to be given a debt she couldn't even imagine to pay back. A former cop trying to do what's right for others when his own corrupted
Okay, I think I
comrades
just
turn
got
against
spoiled.
him. A child that was abandoned by her father, but we don't really see her sad about it as she's too busy doing what she wants
Yeah, we
with
haven't
no
seen
one
her
around to
yet.
stop her. And then there's Spike. A man just living his life day by day as a bounty hunter while his past is trying to catch up to him.
Yeah, we
These
just
are
get done
all
with that.
interesting characters full of charm and appeal, and we want to see how they tackle each different circumstance in this depressing vision of the future. No matter how we want to glorify the past
Yeah,
or
that's
vision a
episode we just
bright,
finished.
happy future where everything should be right in this world, it's refreshing to see a realistic, down-to-earth story while also using unique visuals and memorable orchestrations. Everyone knows that iconic opening number. Every
seen it.
jazz class wanted to play that song, and all anime fans had it in their playlist. It's an iconic anime for a damn good reason, and was accompanied by some of the greatest acting for an English anime dub for the time. We'll always praise it and recommend it for anyone seeking a damn good story.
Agreed.
Number 2. My Hero Academia. There are
Yeah, I've had a few
so
people
many
recommend
reasons
this
why
one to
My
me.
Hero is a perfect
And wanting me to
gateway
watch it.
anime. The superhero story
probably will
is so
eventually.
accessible and universal. Not to mention superheroes are super hip with the young kids now, what with the Batmans and the Marvels and the Loki horns. Izuku is
horns.
such an optimistic protagonist that it creates a standout hero amongst the many shows that have rather surly anti-heroes. But if you want surly, we got those kinds of characters too. There's something for everyone to enjoy, and the powers each character has is a ton of fun to see. It's hard to find a reason why newer fans wouldn't
Sorry, I had
enjoy
some
My
in my
Hero
eye.
Academia when it's so universally loved by dedicated and casual fans alike.
Yeah, my boyfriend,
This
I think,
is one
recommended this one to me
recommendation
as
that is
well.
indeed
I think.
a heroic title.
And a few others have as well.
Before we move forward, here are some honorable mentions.
Yay, the honorable mentions. Silent Books, I've never heard of that one. Angel Beat, I've heard of that one. Watched it, haven't watched that one either. Heard of it, haven't watched it. Haven't watched that one either. Seen that one, I've watched that growing up. Haven't seen that one. I've seen Brotherhood. Nope, haven't seen the Origins one, but I haven't watched Pokemon. Haven't watched that one. Haven't watched that. Haven't either. Nope. Nope. Most of these I've heard of, at least, but I haven't seen. Never heard of that one. Oh, wait, oh yeah. I've heard of it, never watched it. Never watched it either. Never heard of that one.
And the number one gateway anime we recommend is...
Ooh, what is it?
You have your series with different genres, characters, and stories that'll appeal to some people depending on their taste. But if there was one studio who could take all of these genres while making impactful stories that could appeal to anyone around the world, there was only one name we could think of that had to top this list.
What?
Studio Ghibli Films.
Seriously?
This may seem like an obvious pick that everyone would choose, but why wouldn't they? Studio Ghibli has a reputation for producing some of the best and most memorable masterpieces of our time that we can't help but celebrate them. Every anime fan has their favorite film from this company and has even shared them with their friends and families. They may think that some of their favorite shows are too much for them, but Ghibli is something entirely different. Their animation style is simple yet memorable, and the more ambitious the project is, the more detailed and beautiful it becomes. Not to mention that there are so many unique stories and genres they tackle that one of them is bound to appeal to all sorts of different people and their tastes. You want intense action and drama? Watch Princess Mononoke. A whimsical fantasy full of charm? There's Kiki's Delivery Service. And a chanty romance within a creative world? There's Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh yeah, I've seen
and let's not forget the timeless masterpiece that actually won an Academy Award,
and I've seen Spirited
Away. A movie so beautiful and creative that it's no wonder it won so many awards and was regarded as some of the best animation anime had to offer. No matter the story, no matter the genre, no matter the style, Studio Ghibli will always put their heart and soul into everything they do. Even when they pull off a risky decision like the animation style they used in The Tale of Princess Kaguya, it's all a spectacle to everyone to see it. When recommending these movies, the majority will come back and say it was a great movie and they couldn't take their eyes off of the screen. That's the magic of Studio Ghibli films. They're so unique and attractive that you can't help but love them. You can't go wrong with suggesting any of these films, which is why, in our eyes, Studio Ghibli will always be the best gateway anime for anyone getting into anime.
I agree.
So while you're busy buying these titles for your friends just in time for Christmas, perhaps we can help you save money with the Dollar Shave Club.
Once
again, this video was sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club, and they have an awesome deal just for you guys. If you don't already know, Dollar Shave Club delivers high-quality razors right to your door. If you go to dollarshaveclub.com/AnimeAmerica or click on the link in the description box, you can get a 1-month trial of any razor for $1. You get to pick out what kind of blades you want, including the executive razor. You can also get body cleansers, body bars, shampoo, conditioner, shave butter, and so much more. It's an amazing service that I personally love to use, and I know you will too. It's $1. What are you waiting for? Go to dollarshaveclub.com/AnimeAmerica or click on the link in the description box and start your trial today. Now, question for you, the audience, is which Studio Ghibli film is your favorite? Leave your comments down below, as well as any titles you'd recommend to anyone getting into anime. Thank you all so much for watching, and from all of us here at Anime America, we wish you and your loved ones a very happy holiday.
Same to you, Robin. Aww. Sad loss to dead mother.
Seriously, Robin?
I'm sorry, Hannah. Dead mom hair is a curse.
Oh, God. Anyway, as for the question that they posed, my favorite Studio Ghibli film is Howl's Moving Castle, followed by Spirited Away. I actually watched those movies, I think on TV? Because that was so long ago. And I actually read the book for Howl's Moving Castle, but I'd recommend the film much more. Because I guess it's just better as a film, in my opinion. Anyway, that was my reaction for Anime America's new Top 10 video. If Anime America ends up seeing this, I really enjoy your content, and I hope to be able to show off more of your videos. If that's okay. If you don't want me to, then I won't. But I figured everybody could use the views. And like I said, if you want to watch the original video without my commentary in it, then you can go and click on the link in the description, and you'll be able to watch it. If anybody wants to put down comments, you can answer Anime America's question if you want. What is your favorite Studio Ghibli film? And I've got to go. I will see you all next time.